Hello， 大家好，这里是某洛。我们今天继续来玩这个 One State， 但是昨天那个昨天刚刚更新完，然后现在我今天就玩了，然后现在我在这个是澳大利亚的伺服器，好明显看这边的警察都比较多，对，都很努力的在执法，那我是挺欣赏的。那本来我今天他是开放了警队的面试，我本来想面试，但是他的面试时间已经过了。对。然后现在我听说军队好像现在是开放我的面试的，对，开放大家去面试。然后我现在就打算去碰一碰运气，看看我能不能进到那个军队里面。对。等一下，我定位一下那个军营。OK， 是这边吗？可以。那现在的车都已经有音乐了，因为之前我车好像是没有这个电台的，还是关了吧，因为有点烦。虽然说那个音乐在 B 站上面应该没有什么版权吧，应该，但是在 YouTube 上面会有版权啊。Do you know what I mean？等一下，不，我，你可以把它推一下吗？车，小车，给我复原，给我坐下。哎呀，行，啊！咋了又？你又咋了？现在不满意是吧？不满意是吧？快点！哎呀！真的别闹。那我在这个澳大利亚的那个伺服器，我现在也是一个新手状态，我没有那么多钱买辆那么好的车。对，还是先比较经济实惠一点吧，我买这个车。对，能够代步就行。我好像走错路了，跟着导航也能走错路啊！我是什么东西啊？哎，也不是故意的，就不小心走错路了。那么在这边我是没有犯罪的记录的，因为在亚洲那个伺服器我已经很多犯罪记录了。我本来是医疗的人员嘛，然后就对我之前反正我又杀了人，然后我坐牢了。然后在这边我是都没有怎么参与过这边的东西，所以我也没有什么犯罪记录。我现在可以进警队啊，但还有军队。但是我听我另外一个澳洲的朋友说，不是，我的意思是澳洲伺服器转过去亚洲伺服器的朋友说，他说这个警队这边伺服器里面的警队哈， 他们都是欺负那些新手警员的，但是所以我觉得这是个不良的风气，所以我都没有这么，我不会想去这边，就是对。在正门，没有人呢，都没有人。啊，咋这里没有人呢？不是吧？还是我去问一下，我现在去群里问一下哈。但他说地点是南门，对，这边应该是南方的门，对，这应该是对的。Hello, ma'am.
So we've got an event on. If you want to come back in the next 25 minutes, if you do head down here now, I am going to have to kill you. So if you want to just head back in 25 minutes, and we'll talk to you then.
Yeah, okay.
All right, sweet. See you then.
他现在也要进去消灭那些匪徒。对，我25分钟之后再回来。OK， 那我25分钟之后再回来吧。
Sorry about that, Harrison. I'll get you to follow me and jump in the black muscle car, please.
我现在可以上他车了。现在我进去面试了是吧？还是怎样？我在这里等吗？还有这种服务吗？车里有空调，不用在外面热，对，不用在外面热着。他们外面太热。
Stupid circle, man.
他是带我进去面试了吗？
Sir Harrison, I ask you to follow me into this blue circle, please.
Okay, sir. OK， 现在我们去面试了。
Oh wow, the lights have changed in here. Okay.
Hey, sir. How are you?
I'm good, ma'am. 咋啦？咋不说话啊？
All right. So my name is FG Woggy. I'm actually the leader of the faction. And this is Mr. Nav. He's my rank 11, third in charge. So yeah, we'll be conducting your interview today. Whenever you're ready, let me know and I'll start.
Okay, I'm ready.
Perfect. First question, why do you want to join the army faction?
Because I'm new here, I think I can have a lot of experience in the army.
Yeah, perfect. Second question, what are some important qualities to have to be a part of this faction?
You need to make sure the safety and need to be polite to sir or madam, and also need to deal with some gangs or someone did some illegal faction in our properties.
Yeah, third question. Do you know what AFK means and why it's forbidden?
Sorry, you mean AK?
AFK.
AFK is just the character is here. He opened his devices and log in, but he just not here, the real person.
Yep. So yeah, AFK is short for away from keyboard. And the reason why it's forbidden is just because in factions, we earn salaries every half an hour. Now, if we have one of the soldiers who is sitting there metal farming, just letting time go past and being AFK, that's not exactly fair on the rest of the soldiers. So if you do get caught doing that, that will lead to a 3-day ban from the admin, and that will also lead to 1 reprimand from myself as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, next question. Sorry, hold on. Yep,
All right.
do you know what metagaming is and why it's forbidden?
Pardon.
Metagaming, do you know what that is and why it's forbidden?
Meta gaming.
It's okay if you don't know the answer. You're still quite new to this game, so I can just explain it to you.
Yeah, I appreciate that, ma'am. I don't know.
Yep, so metagaming, there's different types of metagaming, but I guess the main one for factions is, let's say, for example, you have a second account. In-game, we actually call them cousins accounts. So basically, if you have a cousins account, and let's say Harrison Logan is in the army faction, and let's say Harrison goes back to his cousin's account and hands out information to his gang members, that's considered as metagaming, and that will result in an instant dismissal for myself and a high chance will end in a blacklist as well.
Yeah, okay, I understand now.
Yep. Next question. What strategies would you use to maintain discipline and respect?
Always using sir or ma'am after every sentence if you need to address some seniors in rank.
Yep. Next question. How do you balance personal beliefs with military orders?
But my personal beliefs. Sorry, ma'am, I am not so fluent in English, so can you have a further explain in this question?
Yeah, that's okay. Usually I have to explain this anyway, so that's fine. Okay, so let's just say you join the faction and someone comes up to you with a political view. Now you don't agree with what they're saying, and you let them know that I don't agree with what you're saying. Can you please leave me alone? And they continue to pester you and try and put their political beliefs onto you. How would you handle that situation?
Give them some warning first, and if they don't listen to that, maybe use a taser or what?
Yeah, not quite. So soldiers are not allowed to actually taser each other, and if they do, that will lead to a 1 reprimand. The most appropriate way to go about this is, just communicating respectfully to that person. If you have any concerns, if they keep, kind of pestering you, that's when you start to private message any of the higher ups. Usually myself and my DGs, but let's
因为
just say
他
for
讲
example,
队
further
员之
on,
间有争执啊
we've got
我
Mr.
刚刚没
Mav
听
here.
清楚。
who's our rank 11. So you can also go ahead and message him. It would also be great to have your body cam on as well, just to make sure that you're covering yourself. Usually personal beliefs, political views, and all of that type of stuff. Shouldn't be really bringing into the faction. At the end of the day, this is your job. So it shouldn't get to that point.
Okay, fair enough, ma'am.
Yep. Okay, next question. These are just personal questions, no wrong or right answer. So you just tell me what you think. What do you think is the main goal of you serving for the military?
So actually, I'm playing this game is for enjoying. I want to try every role in this game. So I'm just here for entertainment, but I will also focus on my job for now.
Yeah. And how do you plan to improve as a soldier?
First of all, read the rules carefully and always remember them. And as you mentioned that we need to have more communications with colleagues, have some there. Yes.
Yeah. And last question. How would you respond to being disciplined and taking instructions from your higher ups?
Pardon.
What's that, sorry?
Can you ask again?
Yeah. So how would you respond to being disciplined from your higher ups?
Disciplined. Respond to disciplined.
So, for example, let's say that you have broken one of the army rules, and I've pulled you aside into this room, radio tower, and I'm talking to you about this issue, and I'm issuing you with a reprimand. How would you handle that situation?
First of all, if you break some rules, it will have some consequences, and you need to handle that punishment. And if this happen, I will show that I know what I did wrong, and I will correct it. I need to show this. I need to show I know what I do wrong to the higher rank.
Yeah, beautiful. All right, so Logan, congratulations, you have passed your interview.
Okay, appreciate that, ma'am.
There's just a few things I need to go through with you. So just our rules and regulations. So if I can just get you to stay off the mic, I'm going to quickly just go through everything that I have to say, and then once I'm finished, you can start to speak. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Cool. So the first one is just no friends from outside of the faction is allowed on base. If you're caught doing so, that can lead to a reprimand or possible dismissal. When it comes down to driving the army vehicles, you will not be allowed until you hit rank 5. If you do need to call a car for your daily task, make sure that you're posting in our lobby chat and just asking for permission. That's when myself, my DFGs, or the rank 11s will give you that permission to do that. When it comes down to our Lamborghinis, no one is allowed to drive those unless it's anyone in a suit. So anyone wearing what these two lovely gentlemen are wearing. Those are the only soldiers that are actually allowed to drive the Lambos. If you do see anyone driving them and they're not in a suit, please report that to myself or the DFGs. When it comes down to driving personal vehicles on base, the only people allowed is myself and DFGs. We do give permission for our other suits to drive on base only during the time of interviews. Other than that, no one should be driving in their personal vehicles. As a soft hat, which is currently the uniform that you're in, you guys are required to ask a general to take you guys off base. So again, that's anyone in a suit, female, male, it doesn't matter. As long as they're wearing this suit, they can take you off base. That obviously changes once your uniform changes to a hard hat uniform as well. When you go off base and even when you're on base, you need to ensure that your body cam is always online. The reason why we do this is just because our entire base is outdoors. Intruders come. I can't even tell you how many times they come a day, but it's a lot. So let's just say if an intruder comes through, they kill you, they taser you, they VDM you, run you over. At least you've got your body cam to back you up and send that through to us so we can sanction that person as well. When it comes down to you going on gates, so we've got a gate called West Gate, and that's just a gate where you go down and serve and protect, and just ensure that there's no intruders making their way through the base. So when you are on that gate, just please make sure you're not tasering or shooting any soldiers at any times other than our training sessions. If you are caught doing so, you will receive a reprimand. If you catch anyone doing it, record it and send it to us as well. When it comes down to being ranked up, we have a certain procedure on how we do everything. So that's just by going on our Discord server, which I'll add you into very soon, and finding our rank up request and posting your name, your rank, the rank you require, and what you have completed to receive that rank up. It takes literally 2 minutes just to fill that out. That's just the proper way we go about things. I don't want to receive any private messages from yourself to me or my DFGs about ranking you up. Please ensure that you're doing it professionally through the Discord. And the last thing I have to say is just the minimum requirement is 2 hours a day that you have to play. This is a new rule that we're cracking down hard on, just because, we're having a lot of people who are actually only coming online for 30 minutes, and it's just showing us that soldiers aren't really committed and devoted to the faction. So please ensure that you're making at least 2 hours a day for the game as well. When it comes down to medals and money, we earn a salary every half an hour, and that includes medals, which gets you to rank up in the faction, and you get money as well. Obviously, the higher rank you are, that's when you receive more medals and more money. You also receive money and medals by participating in the material thefts and completing watches as well. That's everything I have to say. Do you have any questions for me?
I do have one question. Do I need to type the clock in and clock out every time?
Yes. So whenever you do clock on and whenever you do clock off, that's when you have to write clock on, clock off. It just shows us that you're here, you're clocking on, and that you're leaving as well.
Okay. Do I have another question, ma'am?
Is that everything?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. And can you what's your Discord?
Yeah, it's just Harrison Logan in the group. Actually, I just found you. I just checked to you.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, you were the one messaging me. Yes. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, that's all set. Let me just get someone to come inside and take you out for a base guide tour.
Yeah, sure.我现在就等着其他人来转移我了，是吧？我现在要去当值了。 这片子有点长啊，我要剪还是不剪
Congratulations, sir.
？Yes, sir.
Congratulations and welcome to the army faction. Can't wait to serve with you. Oh, I'll just get you to wait here, sorry. I'll just get you to wait here. Just stay here. Yep, thank you.
哦，他不是带我走了，他只是跟我客套话一下，我还以为他带我走呢，我还以为。他上面已经急了，那个对，那个顶级军官已经叫其他人来接我了，还没到。哦，有点好笑哦，我现在还得在这边等是吧？等了久啊，是吧？没事，刚才这么久我们都等了，已经等了，现在再久一点，我要等的再久一点 ，OK。